Do it right this time. Welcome back to the Gadget Show, and now it's time for the John Test. This week, a guest hosted by Mr. Harry Wallop. Harry, dear boy, what's been on your mind?
How not to spend any cash, Craig.
Well, there's a surprise.
No, I mean literally, how not to spend any cash. We've obviously been moving towards a cashless society for some time now, but that has been sped up hugely by the pandemic. So I've been wondering whether there are any emerging technologies out there which mean it is only a matter of time before we ditch the readies altogether.
A recent report revealed that here in the UK, 7.4 million of us are opting for a cashless lifestyle. Over the past few months, withdrawals from cash machines have fallen 55%, and even supermarkets are experimenting with going completely cash-free at a couple of their London stores.
I think it's only a matter of time before our entire wallets will become a thing of the past.
A lot of us are already leaving our wallets behind because of the convenience of Apple Pay and Google Pay on our smartphones.
Yes, please. How can I help?
Hi, can I have a flat white, please?
But one company has already taken steps to turn our actual wallet into a virtual one, and they're called Yo-Yo.
It's secured safely on your phone inside an app, and you pay using a QR code. It links to a debit or a credit card, and you pay for stuff, and you also have loyalty schemes incorporated at places such as Cafe Nero, who use the Yo-Yo platform. 1.7 million people have downloaded it. One thing I really like about it is that it also stores your receipts digitally within the app.
But there are some more emerging technologies that could push us even further towards a completely cashless existence. One of those is in wearables and the items you carry around with you.
From the Apple Watch to the insulated mug that you can pay for your coffee with just a tap, to the fob that uses fingerprint technology to increase your payment limit to £100. And then there's this. It's the K-Ring. It's the first ever contactless payment ring. You load it up with cash and off you go. If you thought that was cool, how about this? Yes, the shirt I'm wearing is called a cash cuff, and I can pay for my coffee with just a swipe of the sleeve.
RFID-enabled wristbands are becoming the norm too at places like theme parks, spas and music festivals. You simply load up money onto the band via an app and pay as you go. It's super convenient for all involved and speeds up the queues at the bar. So far, so good, but these are just clever developments of tech that has been around for a while. Let's face it, phone rings and shirts can still all be left behind. But I think will ultimately drive us to a cashless society is when we can pay without using anything at all. And if I lived in the States, I could do just that, because at the Amazon Go store, they use a payment system called Just Walk Out Shopping. You scan an app as you enter the store, and then a combination of machine learning and cameras keeps track of where you are and what you're taking off the shelves. There's no need to stop at the till on your way out. Everything gets billed directly to your Amazon account.
And not content with being ahead of the curve with that technology, Amazon have recently announced a new payment system called Amazon One, which literally reads your palm.
It's a new type of biometric security where they take a scan of the veins in your palm and generate your unique palm print so you can pay for stuff with just a wave of your hand. Paying for goods using your hand is not a completely bonkers concept. A company here in the UK are already implanting microchips that could see us paying for goods in the future. And Stephen Northam is going to tell me all about it.
Steve, talk me through this chip. How does it work?
So there's two different types of chip we are implanting humans. There's RFID, NFC, very similar to the technology you put in your cat or dog.
Okay, so how big are these chips?
The size of the chip's around a grain of rice. So it's a small glass tube, little microchip inside, coil of wire, and just sits under your skin.
And have you got one yourself?
So I have an RFID chip in this hand. which allows me to start cars, access buildings. We've chipped probably 300-400 people now in total.
Do you hope in the future that you could tie up with a bank or a debit card and you could use it to pay for stuff?
So we've already had discussions with MasterCard around implantable payment systems.
I mean, surely some people think this is quite weird.
There's lots of backlash from a variety of different people who think this is Big Brother, the government controlling us. Gen Z, that sort of demographic, have no issue with implanting tech in their body. 5-10 years' time, passport, contactless payments, keys, all in your hand, seems pretty obvious, really.
Over in Sweden, they've embraced this new payment technology. In fact, 5,000 people have had chips like these implanted already. But while we wait for digital hands to gain popularity here, there's already a way we can pay without lifting a finger.
Alexa, order me some Indian food from Just Eat.
Yes, even smart speakers now have skills that mean we can order lockdown takeaways and pay for them using our voice.
That's my curry, that was quick.
Got your food for you. Pop it on the floor.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.
Whether we like it or not, notes and plastic cards are fading into history, and it won't be long before this old thing is as stale and uninviting as a 3-day-old poppadom.
Well, there you go, guys. Do you believe that we're really heading towards a cashless society?
Yeah, I think absolutely. As Harry said, we were already on the way. The pandemic has accelerated that. I wouldn't have a problem with being chipped, although it is worth remembering that Harry did say there's a plethora of cashless alternatives. Your palm, your fingerprint, retina scan, you can use a whole number of things.
I have no great attachment to cash. I find my wallet a bit of a nuisance, so cashless is good in that respect. I don't want to be chipped, though. I don't like another way of being tracked.
What are you hiding, Mr. Bentley?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You find your wallet a nuisance. We've never seen it.
See, I wouldn't mind a chip, but I think we've got to think about the many people that could be left behind if we go to a cashless society. And I think there will be many people that would be put off by the idea of not having a wallet.
Well, thank you for that. And now